Abusuya, there is much interesting moment ahead. Chairman Wontumi, ne lawyer it is a friend Andy Akyea or the Bible and say or withdraw from any case no. And then Omkopi mo court the whole update Ebremo has said the Abusuya latest update about Tom Cran say lawyer it is a only a year a Boahen ni case no. Or no, and I say Chairman Wontumi akwakofa no or Babe take over from a year lawyer Andy Akyea Enti no eye lawyer Samuel Atta ono na isi achema Wontumi akwakofa no se ombra na ombeye nsenkyereni emfama no enti na busua eno ene ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amama no Atta takes over from Akyea as Wontumi lawyer in Samana boy mining case enti no abusua sisi ade chema Wontumi game no game no baby ekika kono very very interesting. I see a lawyer Atta oba be take over from Andy Akyea ebusia eno na ye de ehonsem ebrem na ensem bi ekoso fa Chairman Wontumi ni cases momi anko na yenkonkotie ensem a ekoso na Chairman Wontumi latest update na Atta issue na no ene ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amam na ansa na e be kono Ghana ha se open computer papa and a laptop papa na we use the Aburia Periodic computers and accessories ebuso an location enya your akwan o Kumasi Chrome estate free number ya egu ye screen no yi enchen 0247 030108 and I say 0597 942133 ebuso amam yanko na yenkonkotie ensema ekoso.
I've taken into cognizance what the points AB has made, but I would pin down on the comment of Akyea. And he says, if I can quote, "My reasons are in the affidavit. We will take the motion on Monday, so I won't discuss it. But I have cried in the affidavit. I pray that the court should be a court, and when it takes its decision, I will discuss it," he added. He goes on to say, "The lawyer raised concerns about the conduct of the proceedings. 1. Describing the case as unusually fast-tracked. 2. With limited preparation time for defense counsel. 3. He then goes on to say, the case was like someone was shepherding the case. There was no breathing space. It was fast-tracked," he claimed. "If you have something to do," and this is where I ask the question, the judge, he says, the judge will call you and say, "Come immediately." Akyea further indicated plans to petition the Ghana Bar Association over the matter. Some of the things he's saying in here, shepherding the case, the judge calling you immediately, lack of preparation for defense counsel. As a lawyer, what is your responsibility? If you have to do 24 hours to get your defense in, you do 24 hours. So what are you telling us that, there wasn't time for the lawyer to do his work? In terms of fast-tracking, how? What was the process of fast-tracking of the case? What was the process? So really and truly, I'm finding it difficult, and Andy is a very good friend of mine. I'm finding it very difficult to understand his reasons. Now, isn't the law in the bosom of the judge? Isn't it the judge, even going by what AB is saying, they're trying to delay the process? Isn't it the judge who would maintain the time? So if the new lawyer comes in and tells the judge, "Oh, I'm not ready, I haven't doesn't the judge have the right to give him a time to be able to do everything and come to court? So for me, it isn't helping the defendant. You see, I believe that he should try, and they should try and get over and done with this case because of the other cases that are pending. This one has been heard, right? The Samra Boy one has been heard.
Yes.
Get it over and done with.
It's not that easy. There's a judgment coming.
Yes, there's a judgment coming. Now, nobody knows the reason why Andy has taken this position.
He's told us why. Unless you're not agreeing with the reasons.
Well, I don't see. As I said,
he's told us why. He says he can't. It will be in the interest of his clients if he withdraws for another professional to handle it.
Well, probably there's more to it than that. And I hope what is more to it than that is not political.
It says emotional and psychological imbalance.
What's as a lawyer?
Yeah, but those are
as a lawyer, you don't
statements he's made.
No, as a lawyer, you don't place yourself in that category. You're not allowed to be emotional about anything, irrespective of the fact that it's your client. That is why when prosecution and defense lawyers are talking together in court, their defendants don't understand. Why are they not lawyer no casa? Because you have no emotion there. There's no emotion in there. So those reasons he's given, in fact. So let's wait for the motion. When it's heard on Monday, say he'll tell us why. And then we can read through the lines.
This is what you'll be telling the court.
Well, let's see. Let's see. I just hope there are no political, in there. I just hope. There's no political workmanship or spearmanship in there to probably, as AB said, delay it. But whatever the case, even if it takes how many years, isn't said Namtamaklu back here, after how many years, we will hear the case. It's not going to wash away. We will hear, no matter how long it takes, we will still hear it. Even if it so happens that MPP come in 2028, or 2029, or 22,000, or 2032, or 2048, we will still hear this case. For me, the earlier we do away with it, the better. And I hope the new lawyer that comes in can quickly go through whatever it is for the sake of his client to get it over and done. If it was just only one case, fair enough. But he's accused of more than one cases. So the earlier we get it over and done.
There are different lawyers in the other case.
Yes, I know there are different lawyers, but he, the defendant, is in all. It's for.
Yeah, I mean, I know Andy Akyea could be handles those ones as well. Yes.
All of them, yeah.
So he handles the Exim Bank one and.
But he's drawing this one.
Just this one.
The Samurai Boy one.
The Samurai Boy one.
What's the Samurai Boy case about?
Forest.
So allowing mining yes.
Felling trees and there are four councils.
He knows something we don't know. As a lawyer, he knows something we don't know.
I mean, the interview you read bits of, I heard him. I've watched an extended part of the interview, and he says that the evidence that, like what has been put before the court, if the court is determining on the basis of that, he doesn't think there's.
There are lawyers around this table. Let's ask AB. Let's ask Chrissy. When a client approaches you, first thing you ask, Master, I don't know you're not one yet. So, my defender, I need to see that. I need to get the truth. Did you do it or you didn't do it? What are the facts? Tell me the real truth. Because based on that, he'll know how to defend you. You're trying to tell me Andy hasn't asked that question to Wontumi. I'm sure he does.
Okay.
He knows what we don't know.
Let me come to Chrissy before I come to
The last one.
Yes, I'm keeping you for last because the lawyers, they'll think one way, they'll think lawyer, they'll think nothing else. So I'll come to you. Let me come to Chrissy. And I mean, I don't know what's playing on your mind at this point in time. As in,
that is attributable to a UFRE that MPP elders planned courtesy visits to President Mahama to seek pardon for Wontumi. If this is true, and this coming from an MP is quite disturbing. If this really came from a UFRE, a good friend of mine, then it is quite disturbing. Why do they want to create the impression that what is happening in the court of law is being manipulated by the president? Or is being done to favor the president? Is this necessary? A member of parliament putting up this kind of information. So if tomorrow Wontumi is put behind bars, so to speak, it means it is President Mahama who did it. This is the kind of impression I want to create in this country, that will not allow the laws to work, will not allow the courts to work, such that if somebody has done something untoward against the state and the law is working, it should be said that Perhaps the president's hands is in the case. You see, let's put things in perspective. This has nothing to do with things that Wontumi said at President Mahama. Why? When Wontumi allegedly was in the forest destroying things, where was President Mahama? So you see, I don't like it when people want to create that impression, and it shouldn't come from a member of parliament. You see, any country that has developed, even presidents are sentenced into prison. Sarkozy was he not sentenced into prison for 5 years? In this country, venerable Chachuchi Kata didn't he go to prison? So what are we talking about? All of a sudden, you become a party member, a party executive, you have a case, you should be treated differently by the court. In fact, if Akyea could be one of his problems is that the judge is fast-tracking the case, I dare say that we need that kind of judges in this country. We need judges that will be fast-tracking cases, elite corruption cases, so that we can get results as quickly as possible. I'm so excited that this judge in particular is fast-tracking the case. I would plead with other judges to also fast-track cases. If you have a country where at the moment you have over 100 corruption-related cases running in our courts, when are you going to finish them if you are to delay the cases? So what is the argument? I read something that is attributable to him, Andy Akyea could be here. He said something, and I want to read it. I think paragraph 14 of something that is attributable to him. He said that I know the outcome of this case will not be the end of this matter. And I believe that justice will be better served on a better and more equitable platform with cooperating actors. I mean,
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
It's an attack on the judiciary.
Yes, this is a clear case of attack on the judiciary.
I quoted what I
Like
quoted.
you said, what, cooperating with actors.
Yes.
And
So
Mahama says an attack.
if the judge is fast tracking the case, why would you say that the judge is not cooperating?
Let's take it one after the other. He says that I know that the outcome of this case will not be the end of this matter.
Yes.
I mean, that's a statement of fact in the sense that it can go on appeal.
Let's go further.
Then he says that and believe that justice will be better served on a better and more equitable platform.
On a better, which one is not better?
With more.
I mean,
that's where your problem is.
Yes, how can you say this?
That platform could be the court of appeal.
How can a lawyer say this? How can a lawyer say this?
The platform.
Why should these things be allowed in this country? When people still go, and they steal mobile phone, and we jail them 10 years, 15 years. We have people who plunder this state in millions. And when their case comes, they should be treated differently. Then what is the meaning of equality before the law in this country? So I'm excited that the judge is fast-tracking the case. I urge him to do that and urge other lawyers to also judges to do that. We have a country to build. We don't have political parties to build. We have a country called Ghana to build. And so some of these things, delay tactics, they can do whatever. The most important thing is that if he's not done anything against the law, he will walk free out there. But if he's done something against the state, the law must be allowed to take its natural course.
Natural course.
That's how we can build this nation. We are not here to pamper politicians at the expense of this country. Together, all of us are building this nation. People are behind bars. If you go to Nsawam, ask them what they did. They stole somebody's goods. They stole somebody's mobile phone. They are 7, 10 years, 8 years in prison. Do we have special human beings with special blood flowing in them?
Why are you making it look like the guy is guilty?
No, I've not said so. I've already stated that if he's found to have not done anything against the state, the law will allow him to go.
Okay.
The law is not an answer web that catches you and doesn't want to leave you. If you are free, the law will let you go. If you are not free, let's have you, so that the state would also benefit from whatever we are doing as.
Okay.
But see,
yes.
The reason given by my good friend and the Akyea could be on the rush. What goes round comes round.
You mean knee-jerk?
What goes round actually comes around. I'm not sure Andy Akyea was going to court every day. But we have a case in this country where the Attorney General made the accused to be coming to court every day. Judge question. So, why should the same people be complaining? Because when you cut their blood, it's red. The rest of us, our blood is black, isn't it?
If you are going to the political arena, you're going to
I'll give you a chance.
We have been taught as lawyers to detach our emotional feelings from cases, isn't it? The two of you just came out. I'm sure in your, what course is that? The one that you do moot practice.
Advocacy and legal ethics.
In your advocacy classes,
Yes.
you've been taught to detach yourself
Yes.
emotionally. In practice, there are some lawyers who, when they are in a case and they meet the other lawyer on the other side, you greet, they don't respond. You know that. They get angry with you because you are representing somebody and he's also representing somebody. They don't respond. That is bad practice.
Okay.
So, for Akyea to now cite what we have been taught not to do as a reason for him withdrawing from the case, for me, it's mind-boggling.
Okay. You wanted to make a point
Yeah, I
quickly.
wanted to make a point. Abraham Amaleba raised the issue about Judge Equation's trial and how speedy and rushed that trial was, and wanted to juxtapose it with the current happening and the concerns that Akyea has raised. My point is that if Wontumi's case, the rush, the alleged rush by his lawyers, if the justification is that is to avenge that of Judge Equation's case and how it was handled, then that is not law. Then that is
But I don't get that to be what he's. I don't get that to be what he's suggesting. He's making. I think the point he makes.
He's president.
I mean, he's.
Yeah, lawyer, I'm talking about president.
Yeah, respectfully, yes. I mean, I don't
So
think.
why do you make that complicated argument?
I don't think I've
My reputation on this platform is very key. I am standing in good standing. Don't make comments I didn't make here and attribute them to me. I won't take that. I won't take that.
I have consistently.
I am talking about president. So if you are a good lawyer, you should know that what I'm trying to do is saying that there was a president, and so this one is not new.
Yes. So
But what kind of comments is that you're doing to me?
So land for me.
I don't take those things seriously. Jokingly.
I have consistently been interjected.
You are attributing wrong aspersions to me.
Hold on for me.
And now it's
Kwesi,
almost
just
turning
give me a
into
second.
bullying. And
What is bullying?
I don't think it's
So you
polite.
think that you should attribute
I don't
wrong
think
things
it's
to me,
polite.
and I'll sit down and
It's
listen to you.
becoming. It's becoming.
Let's hold
You
on.
are crossing a line. You
The
should not
respect I have
cross.
for you.
Yes, hold on for
You are
me.
crossing a
Yes,
line you should
go
not
ahead.
cross.
So
If
go
I
ahead.
make a point
Go ahead
and you
make a
feel
point.
that was not the argument you made, you have your opportunity to address it. You don't address me and speak to me in an impolite manner like that.
You
I am
spoke to me
here.
in
I
a
am
good
here.
language.
I am here in the capacity as a spokesperson for my party at a moment like this, just like you. Show respect and let's do it.
That's fine.
This
So
abuse, I don't think I would take it.
Okay, that's fine.
You made a
dare
reference
not make
respectfully.
aspersions to me. You do it again.
Which aspersion?
The one you
Which
just
aspersion?
the one you just did.
You try to justify the rush as being pronounced by Andy, and try to equate it to what you went through with your client. And I'm saying
Yes.
that, and I'm saying that if they
And is that wrong?
Respect, and you think I cannot make
Amy,
a
hold on for me.
comparison?
Amy, hold on for me.
And I'm saying that if that is the inference you are making as a justification to what Andy has said, then that is not law.
Okay.
Then that is persecution. And I'm saying that that is wrong. That is
right.
not law. You are a senior lawyer. You should know better.
It is president.
So you have made.
You are a junior lawyer. You know that
Wrong
that's president.
precedence.
Wrong is president.
Wrong precedence is not law.
Who told you?
I'm not about wrong
Until
precedence
it
is
is
not law.
overturned.
I'm saying that wrong
Until it
precedence
is
is not
overturned.
law.
All right.
Wrong
Until
precedence
it
is
is
not law.
overturned.
What is
All
what is
right.
overturned?
So
It's law.
I think the point.
Do you know that?
Let's hold on.
Do you know that bad law is law until it's overturned?
What you're saying is actually not going on. Your microphones are off, so let's just calm down. So I think the point has been made. So what we are going to do now is we are going to switch into the second part of the conversation now. What you are saying is not going on air. It's not going on air. It's not going on air. So let's zoom into the second part of the conversation now. And in this matter, we are now going to deal with the issues surrounding the Exim Bank matter. We are going to sound.
Okay, abusua we and my apostle our political highway. So Chairman Wontumi and I see and wakwa lawyer Akyea say ono and a embellied in the case no and family. But I'm as some of the penny and some way my aha a gossip politics TV so but I'm